This is Kevin with Furry Woods Honey Farm. We're getting ready to build an experimental pollen feeder here. We're going to use a 4-inch sewer tee, 4-inch street 90 elbow. We've got 3 4-inch drain gates. We've got 3 pieces of 4-inch sewer pipe. It's SDR 35. Got 3 inches long that we're going to stick out of these 4-inch 22.5s. We've got our upright piece here to hold the pollen. We've got a 4-inch cap to seal it off and be able to refill it when we get ready. All right, to get started here, we're going to use a little PVC clear glue and cleaner. Get started with here, we're going to clean up the end of our 4-inch sewer pipe, and we're going to glue it in the 4-inch street 90 to hopefully get it as straight as we can here just for looks more than anything. And, before we glue the street 90 into the cross. Alrighty, I'm going to start gluing this. It doesn't take a whole lot here. We're not trying to hold pressure or anything, just hold the pollen substitute in there. Just put it on there and twist about a quarter turn and hold it till it's solid. Doesn't take long at all. Nice and clean. It should be watertight just to keep the pollen from getting wet. Next thing we're going to do is put our cleaner on our cross here and stick the street 90 in there. Make sure I've got the right thing. Primer / cleaner to get the pipe prepared and the fitting for the glue. This cleaner just helps to soften the PVC a little bit and get the good adhesion there. It don't take a whole lot of it. Try to keep from making too big of a mess here on everything. Slide it together with that quarter turn as well. And set it up, trying to get it to square up so it's straight. Looks pretty straight right there. Might have to hold it for just a minute here to get the glue to set up good, and then we'll continue on here. All right, went ahead of time and cut the 4-inch PVC SDR 35 pipe in 3-inch lengths. We're going to use that to connect the 22.5s into the tee. A little cleaner again on the pipe and the fitting. And so we'll get all these prepared and we'll be ready to glue them into the cross. I just messed up there. I put the glue inside the pipe. It don't matter, but I did mess up. Those will hold. There's no pressure on them to go anywhere, so I can just keep moving forward here. More than 10 minutes to build one of these. And the total cost at the local Menards for the pipe and the fittings was $31 because I bought a short piece of pipe. I found I can buy longer lengths for not much more money and make several of these for probably closer to 27, 28 bucks. So this is just an experiment. If it works good, we're going to use more of them. But pretty cheap to practice and find out or experiment with here. See how it works out. Get this all ready to stick into the cross. Occasionally I call that a T, but it is a cross. My error earlier. Hopefully everybody gets the point. To install the 22.5, if I can get this to set here in just a second. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clean the cross up here, the connections, and start sticking in the glued pipe and the 22.5s. If I could have found 22.5s in the Street 90, I would have used those. However, I didn't find those. Using what I could come up with. I don't know if it would have made that much difference in cost or anything else, but it would have been one less glue joint was all. Try to put this in and face it down, straight down the best I can. That looks pretty good from here. Try to get the rest of them here very quick if I can keep this from sliding off the bench. Let's see that. There's the cleaner again. Maybe should have pulled a few more of the burrs off the edge of the pipe, but it's not a pressure fitting. It should be all right. Stick this one in next. And our last piece of pipe here we're going to clean up and get ready to put on the last 22.5. And we're gluing at that point. So it's a pretty quick process, and we've got all the parts lined up and ready. Best I can, I'm going to try to head this one down as well. It's going to help keep the moisture out. Looks pretty square with the other one. Alright, put together. We've got the little grates here, they're 4-inch grates. And experimenting, we took and opened this up a little bit more. Maybe you can see the difference in the size of the opening. We're going to try that. We've seen some things that didn't have anything in them, but to keep the birds from building nests in, mice or something else getting in there. And these just friction fit right in there. Say the gluing was done a minute ago. Put those in. Put our pollen in up top here, fill it up. It should hold just about 2 gallon. I don't know pounds wise what that is. Drop the cap on her. We've got this clamp where we will screw it to a tree or a post or a board or something up near the hives in that area, and should be good to go. That's the end of this build. We'll make some videos once we put it up and demo it a little bit and see how it's working with the bees, if they're able to get in and out of it, or if we need to change our entrances and exits here a little bit or completely remove them.